Well, we got a temporary state of the mandate out of the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia, which I guess demonstrates that we know something about the technical processes of the law. Uh, the massive flooding of Lake Ontario and the massive releases of water from the Moses Saunders Dam and other dams along the St. Lawrence River provide huge amounts of horsepower to New York Power Authority to make billions of dollars from generating electricity. In other words, flushing Lake Erie and Superior in Michigan and Ontario through the Moses Saunders makes huge amounts of money for the state of New York. The exact same release of water and flushing of the Dam A, Dam 230 at Ticonderoga on Lake George is the identical mechanism for producing huge amounts of money for the operators of the Dam 230, the penstock and generators at Lake George. Now, the up and down, up and down, up and down water associated with flooding on Lake Ontario caused huge amounts of property destruction on the lake. And the same property destruction from up and down water and ice and snow on Lake George is the identical mechanism that resulted in many years of destruction of the Witham family marina. So, Basil Sagos and Governor Hochul, New York State Attorney General Letitia, Letitia James, Attorney General, State of New York, Basil Sagos, and Governor Hochul. The up and down waters on Lake Ontario are the focus of the State of New York's lawsuit against the International Joint Commission. And apparently New York Hydro and Ontario Power, or the Canadian power generators. They make billions upon billions of dollars from releasing huge amounts of water, as Andrew Cuomo demanded they do. Former Governor Cuomo demanding huge releases of water to, produce billions of dollars in profits for New York Hydro. The exact same, identical process that destroyed the Witham Marina on Lake George, releasing water in the wintertime and in the early spring of up and down waters on the Lachute River and Dam 230. So this is the focus of our demands on the state to provide us reparations for the destruction and ultimately the loss, the repeated destruction, I should say. Many years in a row, the Witham Marina was destroyed. And ultimately, my mother and father lost everything. They lost their home, their business, all their land. They lost everything, which, of course, the state of New York picked up for a song and a dance, nickels and dimes from Richard Bartlett of Bartlett, Pontiff, Stewart, and Rhodes and the Harris Bay Development Corporation. The transfer, or the conveyance instrument, shows that Bartlett and Stewart sold to the state of New York, my parents, 550 acres for $10, in consideration of $10. That's what the conveyance instrument shows. 10 lousy bucks. 10. We need to get to the bottom of exactly how much money Richard Bartlett and Robert Stewart were actually paid for all the land that the state of New York got after many years of destruction of my parents' marina from the up and down waters, just like the International Joint Commission, New York Hydro, and what's been going on Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence River. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll call this video Billions flushing the rivers, flushing the lakes for billions. I'll leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen.